Does working out and building muscles shorten your life? A very interesting question, considering that most people would think going to the gym and lifting weights is healthy. Well, according to this YouTuber named TechLead, lifting weights and building muscle will actually take years off your life. He explains this in a video called Why Muscles Can Shorten Your Life, How to Live Longer. And in that video, he describes why muscles can shorten your life. And it really just makes me wonder how this man came to that conclusion, especially because a lot of the things he used in his video as evidence to support his argument can be easily refuted with just basic common sense. So he starts off the video saying that he sees a lot of young guys out there, young guys like myself, celebrating our gains and excited to go to the gym. And he also said that there is an epidemic of fitness influencers promoting going to the gym and lifting weights. And that the only reason these influencers do this is because they want to make money off impressionable young men like myself.
I see a lot of young people out there hitting the gym, celebrating their wins. They're bulking up with these big muscles. You're going to shorten your lifespan that way. The problem is that we have this epidemic of influencers and social media online just promoting the gym, supplements, protein powders, and you have to understand that this is a big business and they don't want you to know the truth.
But just hear me out for a second here. The reason these influencers, these fitness influencers, whoever, are promoting going to the gym, lifting weights, taking your supplements, getting your testosterone up is because they want men to be strong and healthy. But hey, that's just my opinion, just a thought. One of the things he used throughout this video to justify his claims that building muscle is bad are bodybuilders. So he first does this by showing off the average lifespan for a bodybuilder, showing that they only live to be about 48 years old.
A lot of the bodybuilders actually don't live past 48. That's the average age that they live to, and it's because their heart fails them.
He also put up stats showing that pro bodybuilders have much higher cardiovascular problems.
And they have an alarmingly high rate of cardiovascular heart problems.
He also brings up the death of popular bodybuilder and fitness influencer Joe Stetics.
This fitness influencer Joe Stetics tragically passed away at just age 30 or so. Or like, this guy looks really healthy, right? He's got big muscles. Isn't he supposed to be strong?
And he also throws WWE wrestlers in the mix, pulling up stats showing that they die at a much younger age compared to other athletes.
This data, we can also see that like pro wrestlers, WWF people happen to die much earlier than people in other sports. Those macho man muscles are causing them to die maybe 20% earlier than people who are playing like, say, hockey, for example.
And he kind of does this as a sort of checkmate, to show that these guys, these bodybuilders, these WWE wrestlers, they go out there, they lift the weights, they do the supplements, they're building muscles, they're getting big, and the muscles are just, these big, gigantic muscles are just too much on their body. This is to show that building muscle is also bad for your body. But there's a common denominator between bodybuilders not living very long, between WWE wrestlers not living very long, the reason why bodybuilders have such cardiovascular problems, the reason why Joe Stetics died, all because of one thing: the overuse of steroids. That's it, steroids. Muscles are not heavy on your heart, but pumping your body full of unnatural testosterone boosters is pretty heavy on your heart. The only reason why someone who's young and in shape like a Joe Stetics would die at an early age of 30 like that is because of steroids. I mean, bro, and especially when you talk about WWE wrestlers too, I mean, we all know these guys are on some type of gear. They're all juiced to the gills. I mean, this is stuff that's been talked about since the 80s. I mean, you looked at some of the biggest and most ripped, jacked, shredded guys in WWE history. You got Hulk Hogan up there, Ultimate Warrior, John Cena, The Rock. You see these guys, it's like, bro, first of all, like, these dudes don't even look natural. They don't even look natural. Especially you, John Cena. We know you ain't. I mean, you ain't got a lie, bro. But it's all because of steroids. You don't look like that naturally. Your body just never would ever look like that. Also, in this video, he says that women shouldn't lift weights because women who lift weights have increased testosterone in their bodies, which leads to all these health problems such as fertility and everything else, right?
At women. Okay, women who hit the gym who are weightlifting. And so as it turns out, when a woman weightlifts, that resistance training triggers an abnormal hormonal testosterone response that builds up in their bloodstreams. And this can cause a loss of feminine qualities, deeper voice, or even infertility. And that stress can induce issues with pregnancy, like abortion. And so the data shows in young, healthy women, resistance exercise can induce transient increases in testosterone.
But again, the problem isn't women lifting the weights. It's because of steroids. The only reason a woman would have super super increased amounts of testosterone in her body is because she's on steroids. The only reason a woman would look like this is because she's on steroids. And again, the women he used as examples for this were female bodybuilders. Like, the only way you're gonna be a female bodybuilder is if you're on steroids. Like, bro, lifting weights in itself isn't gonna increase the testosterone in a woman's body. It's not gonna give them a bunch of health problems. I mean, bro, some of the healthiest, thickest, some of the craziest women with the craziest looking bodies I've ever seen have attained those bodies because they go to the gym. There were also many other weird points made throughout this video, such as when he wondered why gyms have AED resuscitation devices.
All of the gyms happen to have these AED devices to resuscitate people during heart failure, stroke. And so I was at first perplexed. Why would a gym need a heart resuscitation device?
Because, you know, if this is supposed to be a place for healthy people, why do they have those devices on the wall? Like, dude. Public places in general have AED resuscitation devices. Bro, I was at the doctor's office the other day and there was an AED resuscitation device in the room. Like, if the doctor's right there, why would I need the device? Because public places just in general have them. You don't know what's gonna happen, so why not just throw a device here, throw a device here, just in case? The ambulance ain't gonna be right outside the door. He also said that eating a lot of protein is bad, which is honestly just bullshit. We all know that eating a lot of protein is not bad, and there's plenty of other benefits to eating a high protein diet besides just building muscle. And then he also says women aren't attracted to muscles, which is just like, come on, bro. I mean, come on, man. Like, there's only so much dumb shit I could take, man. There's only so much nonsense that you're gonna try to put in my ear, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck who says that. They'll never ever get me to believe that. Because again, I just want to make this point. Has anybody ever seen a super jacked, shredded dude ever say that? Has The Rock ever told you that women aren't attracted to muscles? Did Chris Hemsworth tell you that? Did Chris Evans? Who else could I name on the list? Terry Crews? I mean, did any of these people say women are attracted to muscles? Nah, it's always somebody who don't have muscles saying that. And then the worst part is that he arrogantly ends the video saying that you should just listen to me because I have this degree and that degree and this certification and I was ex-Google, ex-Facebook.
You know, at the end of the day, it's going to come down to this. Who are you going to believe? Your gym trainer, who's some meathead jock, high school dropout, who maybe he looks fit, but we have no idea how long this 20-something is going to live. Maybe he'll drop dead next week. Or are you going to listen to me, ex-Google, ex-Facebook tech lead, not to be underestimated how intelligent I am. I seem smart. I am smart. Now, sure, I may look a little bit wimpy, but I've lived longer than this gym trainer kid.
Blah, blah, blah. It's just like, dude, I don't give a fuck what degree you have, what school you went to, what place you worked at. You're just simply wrong. And like, to think that's just the reason someone should believe you is so dumb. Because you're wrong. I mean, bro, just moral of the story here is this. Going to the gym is not a detriment to your life. It won't shorten your life. It's actually good for you. It'll make you both mentally and physically much stronger and healthier. And you'll see so many benefits to your life. More people will respect you. You'll be more attractive, whatever. And like I said, bro, you just gotta analyze some of the people giving you this advice. Like, how would somebody who never had muscles in their life know if women are attracted to muscles or not? Like, come on, man. I mean, how am I supposed to believe that? But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Am I wrong? Am I right? Do you agree, disagree? How do you feel about building muscles? Do you work out, whatever? If you're interested in the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Turn on post notifications, share this video. On our road to 1,500 subscribers. Like and sub so we can get there. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to everybody who's been subscribing. I'm out though. Catch you guys next time.